If you guys want to buy some FIFA 22 Ultimate Team coins, then there's only one place to go, and that is u7buy.com. Their link is down in the description. Use code CAPGUN to get yourself a discount. You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome back to another episode of Team Takedown. After the success of the Prime Icon player pick from Swaps, where we got R9 Ronaldo's Prime card, we're going at it again today. We're going with the 92 plus Moments or Prime Icon pack. What wonders await? We'll have to wait and see. Now, a couple of notices before we get into this. The echo in my room should be gone by the next video. I have got the soundproofing gear delivered to my house, so it's just a case of going around and sticking it all up. It only arrived about an hour ago, so yeah, I'll be doing that over the next couple of days. There is a brand new Absolute Bandits channel video that went up yesterday, which is the what's our handicap, basically. Me and Oakley going around a golf course to see how well we can shoot. And if you want to see me basically get covered in the stinkiest, most disgusting mud, then yeah, go check out that video. It's basically like a forfeit. You remember when we used to do like eggs on the head and stuff? Well, you know, this time it's just pooey mud. So go check that out. Link to that is down in the description. Not only that, but today is the first of the month. So that, you know what that means. New members exclusive episode of Team Takedown is already live. So please do go and check that out. If you want to become a member to go and see that video, then the link to the membership program is down in the description. Now, there's a lot of people who work behind the scenes on the Capgun Tom YouTube channel to keep it running. Since I've now become a dad, a lot of my time is now used up. Well, I choose to spend it with my daughter instead of like editing videos. So we got a couple of people working behind the scenes, and today you're actually going to get to meet one of those people as he jumps onto Team Takedown for the first time ever. It's Divine Foot.
Yes, guys, how are we doing? I am so excited to be on this series. It's an all-time FIFA great, so I absolutely just cannot wait, and I can't thank you enough for letting me be on, Tom.
Oh mate, I'm excited. We've just recorded one over on his channel around the new headliner, newly upgraded headliner Luis Diaz. So if you want to go check that out, feel free. And I can tell you now, Divine's pretty good at this game. I won't lie.
I know my way around the sticks.
He's a bit of a skiller. So I know I've got my work cut out for me. I really need to absolutely obliterate him in the guessing to give myself a chance in the game. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're actually going to start off by spinning the wheel. I have a whole load of player picks made up, so I can't actually open the pack until I've opened the player picks, and I haven't completed the pack because I haven't opened the player picks. It's like a continual cycle. So yes, I will open these player picks to get my second player. I'll craft the icon pack and then we'll open it. We might have to open it on the web app unless it miraculously appears in my pack stack. Now, we've luckily spun past concede equals discard, but unfortunately we've just played this rule and we're going to have to play it again. It's 15 rounds. So we got the marathon episode once again. So yeah, let's crack in, open some packs to find out what the second player is. What I'm going to say is probably pick two players that you like the look of that are completely different leagues and nations, just in case the icon we get like battles with what we got. Also, we're going to play the icon at their most prolific club today, guys. And if I get someone unbelievable, like Ronaldo, for example, Divine is going to go out and buy someone who is basically maybe like the base version of it or something like that. We'll make it work, whatever. Yeah. I've just got Tap Sober, so there's a chance I might use his card. Tushemeni's inform card.
Now, new 86, brand new, fresh off the press.
Yeah, brand new, fresh off the press. I'm looking. I want to potentially upgrade it to his future stars, but I'm also very, very, very nervous about doing so because I think that card's like 1 million coins, 900k. All right, I'll put that in the back pocket. Old Tushemeni. Hopefully we get a French icon like Cantona. That'd be nice. Really, I was hoping to get some players that are high rated to put into the SBC because this thing is ridiculously expensive. It is mind-boggling how expensive it is. However, I did see that Castro opened his pack on his fridge, of all places, and got Prime Hullet. So, you know.
You have to match.
Yeah, okay, so the players I've got written down, Yuri, Tushemeni, or Van der Beek. Surely I'll be able to use one of those. There's just no way around that. I won't be able to make that work. How are you getting on?
I thought it was Zapata and Matip, but potentially, as the editor, am I allowed to go look at here because I'm going one pack at a time?
Go ahead.
You
cut it up, and I'll go start putting together the Prime Icon pack.
I've got. Oh, I tell you what. I have Sula here and I have Regulion. I do have that Sula card. Ribery doesn't have a special card, and there's Paltar as well. I think I'll use Sula unless obviously the pack dictates otherwise.
Okay, fair enough. Right, let me finish putting together this pack, and we'll smash it open.
Oh, do you know what? I've just got Dybala as well, Tom. So I'll have that as a back burner just in case we get a German icon or a centre back potentially. I don't know.
Fair enough. Sounds good to me, mate. We're probably going to use the icon at their most prolific club because I know in the last one we didn't do that, and people said it kind of lost its way the whole episode. I've crafted the pack, and we're going to have to open it on the web app, so let's do it. It does always feel a little bit anticlimactic opening stuff on the web app because it doesn't have the sort of like, you know, the build up and all of that sort of stuff. But sometimes when you have like 170 packs or something, you're just not going to be able to get to them without doing it on the web app. So that is what we're going to... And we saw Castro get Hullet on the fridge, so why can't I get, like, I don't know, Cantona on my PC screen? Divine.
Yes.
Go on. Tell me. Or guess. What are we thinking?
I'm going to write it down. I don't want to say. So, you know, I don't want to make the pack work in mysterious ways and make it either say this player or not, depending on if it's good or not. But
okay.
I have wrote someone down.
Alright, okay. Do you want to show everyone on the screen?
Yeah, I've just done it.
Alright. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna open this bad boy up. So I'm gonna open it in 3, 2, 1. Come on now, let's have some good luck. I won't lie, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's definitely not like upper tier, but it's definitely not like, oh god, why did I bother? How much is he?
Okay.
I've pretty much broken dead even on the pack. Like literally, the amount of the pack is 1.25 mil roughly, and this guy is going for 1.25 mil, so we cannot be disappointed with that. Have you got any guesses as to who it might be?
Is it Socrates?
It's not, no.
No, well, my original guess was Ryan Giggs. But
oh, okay. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Brilliant. Your payment for this month's editing just got lost in the post. I won't lie.
Well, you gave me gigs in my YouTubers pick my video, pick my team videos.
I did. You had to build his team around a whole load of YouTubers picks, and one was Ryan Giggs because you know. There you go. We've got Didier Drogba.
That's all right, you know.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I guess we're going to be playing him as a Chelsea player then.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm excited. This is going to be good. Let me know what you got day in your 92 plus icon packs, guys, if you were stupid enough to do them, because they are ridiculously expensive. And we'll meet you in the squad screen. Right, so here we are. Drogba has joined my ranks. We've also gone away and bought the Future Stars Tchouaméni. That's the card that I'm going to use. I went big, 900k this man. Your second player is going to be Sula, correct?
Yes, 90 rated, upgraded at Sula.
Right, okay, and we're going to be using Ballo to demonstrate the Chelsea links, guys. And obviously if we use like an Ivorian to get a link to him, you just got to know that it's a strong link or a weak link, depending if they're in the same league or not. As you're the guest, Divine, you get to basically have a guess at my formation or ask a question. What would you like to do?
Shoot an interrupter. I tell you what. I'm going to ask a question just because I don't think I can punt this out of absolute thin air. Does your formation have 2 or more centre mids and a cam?
It has to have 2 or more centre mids and a centre attacking mid.
Yeah.
Does say yes. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay.
Interesting question.
Yeah, a bit outside the box. Do you know what I'm going to say? Have you got the 4-3-3 third variation?
I haven't, no. I've actually got 4-4-1-1.
Yeah, never saying that.
Never in a million years. Alright, for you, mate, your second player, Sula, you can use pretty much anything you want. I'm going to say straight up, are you using the 4-2-2?
I'm not. I'm using the standard 4-4-2.
Oh, that was my second guess. Goodness me, I always get them backwards. If I say one, it's the other, and if I say the other, it's the other. Ugh, how frustrating. Right, we've got 15 rounds coming up, guys. If you want to see the teams we're about to build, keep on watching. But if you don't want to see them so you can play along with the guessing, now is the time to look away and wait for me to say look back. So look away. Alright guys, here are the 2 completed squads for your viewing pleasure. Do remember that because of course we're not using Drogba as an icon, you are allowed to put another icon or hero into your team, and Drogba will just be put at the end. So yeah, just do what you do to remember them, because we're about to remove them, and go get some guessing. Let the 15 rounds commence. If you were looking away, return those eyes to the screen because we're ready to get into it. Divine, as the guest, you're going to get to go first. Of course, there's 10 rounds of guessing. You ask 2 yes/no questions about a position, and then you have a guess of the player. Get it right, you get another go, up to a max of 3 in a row. Get it wrong, it's my turn. Every guess equals a bronze in your opponent's team. So, where would you like to start us off? Having edited plenty of these, he knows what he's doing. So, where would you like to start?
Just wrote down safety though, just so I don't forget, despite how many I've edited.
Of course.
I mean, like, because you can't safety centre forward is probably the biggest shout. So I am just gonna, you can't just put an icon there. You know, I am gonna go centre forward.
Okay.
I might as well just straight up ask. I'm gonna basically. Yeah, does this player link to both players?
No.
It doesn't. Okay. So obviously that means it can't be an icon. It'd be quite dangerous to stray away from Ligue 1 and just throw a French player in. Not completely out of the question, obviously, but dangerous. I'm gonna say, is your player from Ligue 1?
He is not.
Oh, you're a dangerous man. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna assume it's French because I mean, like, you could link down Prem. It's not completely out of the question, obviously. I'm gonna check Ivory Coast as well, just in case. I mean, there is Haller, but there'd be some serious cojones on you to try that. There's Kessie as well, which that actually wouldn't be like the most terrible shout in the world, because that's not actually that hard to link across. To be fair, it probably is worth just getting rid of Kessie, so I know you didn't go Syriac. I'm certain you didn't go Ajax. So I'm gonna say, have you actually gone Kessie?
I haven't, no. It's not a bad shout.
Yeah, get rid of the Syriac at least.
Mahala is safe. I think I'm gonna have to go your left centre mid.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm just gonna quickly check Ivory Coast in the Bundesliga, just to double check there's no sneaky players lurking about. There's a guy called Kosunu who doesn't sound too bad, but he's a centre back, so he doesn't help you. So that's that one out. And then you've got the Germans in the Prem, and then you've got icons. So I'm gonna say, does this player link to both Sula and Drogba?
They don't.
They don't. Do they link to Sula at all?
They don't.
Don't link to Sula, so they might not even link to Drogba. That most likely are going to link to Drogba. I don't think you want to go Ivory Coast, and then strong link over here. I don't think that's going to be your jam. There's no Ivory Coast perfect links that you could do anything funky there. So I think we're just going to pick a Premier League player. Who is a midfielder? Let's have a look at who we might go for, eh? I'm going to say, have you got Odegaard?
I don't have Odegaard, no.
Okay, fair enough. Your turn.
Bit of an interesting one here. I'm going to go for your left centre-back.
Okay.
Are they from Ligue 1?
They're not.
See, there was a Silver Stars fella who actually perfect links to Schumann. So I was thinking you might have actually still gone Kessie at right centre mid and then gone Giroud at centre forward, and then literally just locked off Schumann Ken with his perfect link at centre back. But clearly not. So, will they be French? In fact, I'll ask. I'll go. Are they French?
They are French, yes.
Yeah, good, because I was going to ask you to link at all, and that would have put me in a world of icons as well. So the chances are it isn't Prem, because if you come, I think at this point, you're right, your centre forward doesn't link to both. So obviously you could rather come down centre forward through Prem and go to the right, or you can make it down to the left, and obviously left centre back. But I basically don't think that Prem's going to make it all the way over here. So that leaves quite a lot of options. But aren't in the league, and I have to remember that. Lacroix, who I know you packed, but I can only assume you've sold on by now. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know you have to discard Lacroix actually. Sorry to bring back bad memories, but I'm going to say, have you got... this is so bait, you know. I don't know if you'd be this bait. But I'm going to say, have you got Lucas Hernandez?
I don't know.
That's so bait, you'd never go Lucas Hernandez. It's too new.
I'm going to go for your left back.
Yeah, no worries.
My question is, does he strong link to Sula?
He does.
Okay. Does he play for Bayern?
He does not.
One of these left backs, which one would I think you'll use? Would you go really low as to use someone like... what's his face? I'm going to say you got Raum.
I don't have Raum.
Oh, dear me. Right. Okay, I know it's one of the Germans there. I know it's one of the Germans though, so...
I did have Alfonso Davies in originally. And then I was like, hang on, I know this guy, I edit his videos, he will 100% narrow off Alfonso Davies. So I was like, I've got to go for a German player.
This is true. Right, mate, it's your turn.
Sweet. Right, so you've got a French centre-back in here. Again, I'm going to stick with the idea that it isn't Prem, which could come back to haunt me. But I don't know, I just don't think you'd be the type of person to go Prem at the top and build it all the way down to Prem at the bottom. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So, probably the next course of action is actually to go for your right centre-back. And I'm going to ask, is this player from either... Let me just check the Serie A. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have done this, but... Is this player... yeah, I might as well ask, why not? Is this player from the Bundesliga or Serie A?
He's not, no.
Alright, okay, so you could still have Bundesliga left centre back. And then narrow it off with a left back and goalkeeper. That's cool. And he's not from the Serie A, so chances are it's not... In fact, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to beat Kessie and Giroud now. This might be the side you come down for Prem, I'm not going to lie. So I am going to ask, is this player from the Prem?
No.
Not, so maybe you've gone down. You might have just narrowed off with a centre forward, centre mid, and right mid, and then the striker, and then gone left back, left mid, left centre back, and goalkeeper link. So if he's not from the Prem, I think it's probably best to go over to La Liga, and it's probably best to say someone who strong links Koundé or Umtiti. Oh, Gerard Piqué shouting out to me straight away because Diego Carlos is pretty bait and a lot of people do use him. Do you have Umtiti? I can't remember. But I am gonna say, have you got Gerard Piqué?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Tom, the slippery fish is slipping through the net right now. That's what we like to see. Right, okay, so we know you've got a strong link at left back. You're dead linking from the left centre mid. Goal right centre back. We'll go right centre back.
Okay.
I'll say, is this player... I think I'll just do a little bit of... something a bit random here. Is this player either French or German?
He's not.
Okay. Interesting. Do I want to double check and make sure he's in the Bundesliga? I can't see how he's not going to be in the Bundesliga. Unless, of course, your goalkeeper strong links to Sula. I think I should check. Is he from the Bundesliga?
He's not.
Okay. Interesting. Now we just have to have a random punt at somebody. And I think I'm going to say, do you have Sergio Ramos?
I don't have Sergio Ramos. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, pal.
I wouldn't want to come up against that card twice in a day. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I think logically, I don't know if I should go for your keeper yet. and try and... How many... Oh, we've got 15 rounds, haven't we? So maybe I should hold fire on that, actually, and get more information on exactly what's happening in the back line. Because I do have a feeling now that it won't be Bundesliga and it is La Liga. And I've narrowed off that it probably isn't Umtiti, unless you've literally got that Umtiti Kunde or whatever. So it could easily be Kunde, Carlos, and like Bunu or whatever. But I feel like that's pretty obvious because that's 3 decent cards. So I'm gonna go for your left back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, is your left back from La Liga?
They're not.
I'm assuming this could be Prem, to be fair, on the left side. All right, I'm gonna ask, is this left back either from the Prem or they are French?
They are one of those 2 things, or potentially both.
Oh, potentially both. Very true. I didn't really want you to say yes to that because now I feel like I'm a bit further away than I thought I was. However, Digne, that's a classic. It could be Resilient as well, which would link to the Bundesliga theme I was originally going with. I don't think it would be Amavi. It could be Amavi, to be fair, but I don't think it would be. And obviously, it's Phil and Mendy who would like go along with that La Liga. I don't think I've really narrowed it down much more than I had to be fair, because I can't really narrow anything off, bar maybe Digne, because it's both Prem and French. And there's no point really saying any Prem left back because I can get that information from the left mid maybe. So I want to say Resilient, but I'm tempted to Mendy just because of the link to Grass. No, actually, I'm going to say, have you got Resilient?
I don't.
I hope I didn't tell myself out with that.
Right, okay. I'm going to go for your right centre mid now.
Yeah.
My question will be, is this player either from the Prem, Bundesliga or Icon leagues?
Yes.
Is it an icon?
It is.
Right. Doesn't really help me because obviously I don't know who your icon is going to be or the nation or anything like that. But at least now I don't have to second guess myself as to where the icon is.
Very true.
Having never recorded with you before, I have no idea who's in your club. It could be any host of things. I don't know if is there any Nigerian centre backs on this game? I don't think there is. I think there's a lot of midfielders, but not. Let me have a look. Nigeria. No, there's no centre backs. I'm going to say this one because there's a lot of Ghanaian. Actually, is there a lot of Ghanaians? There are quite a few Ghanaians actually. The only problem is if you did that, you need the right back to strong link to this as well. Have a look at the Ghanaian centre backs. Got Salisu, Jiku, both who don't have a good right. Oh well, I guess Salisu has the Walker Peters right back card, but I don't think you're going to use him. Yes, I think I'm going to say because he's cheap, cheerful, and there are a couple of decent Danish centre backs. I'm going to say, have you got really randomly? And I can't remember his blooming name now. What's his blooming name? The Denmark icon. Laudrup. That's the one. Yeah, Laudrup. Have you got Laudrup?
I don't have Laudrup. No.
Okay, that's fine. I had no idea who it was. I was never going to get it. So.
Fair enough. Okay, so I know your left back is either Prem or French, and there's still how many rounds are left actually?
That's so no one's guessed anything. That was only round number 8, so this is number 9. So we've still got quite a few to go.
To potentially go. Because I want to still go for your goalkeeper, but I want to ask questions on the left and right about Drogba as well. So I probably need to get a player here if I want to get the information I really want. So I'm going to ask: is your left mid? I'm going to ask: is your left mid from the Prem?
Is my left mid from the Prem? No.
Interesting. That's actually probably the answer I was looking for because I think you have gone Prem down the right. I don't think I've got your icon anywhere, so there's a very fair chance that you actually would go with Shinoa. There's also Perez as well, who's like nice, and he does give a link to Drogba, Perez as well. But I do think you're right. I don't think you'll need that link, so I don't think you'll actually do it. obviously we've got Coleman as well. You'd go down to the Bundesliga, but we know it's not Russillion, so that's not actually much of a chance. Obviously, this could just be any league, and then it could be any league, and then you move down to a strong link left back, and then obviously we know your left centre back isn't Ligue 1. So it'd have to. I think it'd have to be a French. It has to be a French left back from the Ligue 1 for this to work. What strong links up to your left mid? And I'm pretty sure the only good left backs are Marvi. I'm gonna check the left wing backs as well just to make sure. But just to check, there's a Marvi there, and then there's Delane. I don't think there's a good. I can't remember the club now. I've already gone past it, but I'll know ever see it. I mean, obviously, you're not going to use non-rep hire because that'd be absolutely shambolic. So, I am going to ask Tom, do you have either Genoa, Bamba, or... No, I'm just going to ask if we got either Genoa or Bamba.
I haven't.
See, okay. Oh. I feel like, alright, have you got Perez?
Oh, I have, yeah.
Yes, come on. I nearly put Perez in the free, and I was like, hang on, that makes no sense whatsoever.
I knew I shouldn't have cheated out and got Henri. Damn it.
I didn't even think about Henri. And did not
I
even
know.
think about Henri. Shocking.
I know.
That is shocking from me.
Alright, your turn again, mate. Where would you like to go?
Sweet. Okay, so now I know you've got just probably any French left back. I can't remember if I asked if your centre back was French, your left centre back. I can't remember if I just assumed that or if I asked that. But I'm gonna stay away from that for a second anyway. I'm pretty sure I narrowed it down good enough to get the keeper, not get it, but get it close enough to the keeper when I come back around. I know your centre forward doesn't link to Chouameni, so that means your right centre mid has to link to Chouameni, I'm pretty sure, because your left centre back isn't Ligue 1. So I'm gonna go for your right centre mid.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they have to be French. If we talk about French centre mids, there's quite a few in the La Liga. Obviously, you've got Prem as well, which would be obviously easy for you. We've got Nkunku as well. I'm gonna ask, because it takes away loads. Is your right centre mid from either La Liga, Serie A, or the Bundesliga?
They're not.
They're not, so I'm pretty sure that means they have to be French Prem. I could be lying to myself here, but I tell you what, could you have gone Musa Sissoko and then gone across to that Cucho Hernandez Team of the Week moments card? Because so what have I asked so far? I've asked if it's in those leagues, and is that it? Is that all I've asked? Because I just
That's what you've asked. You got another question, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. We're cooking. We might be cooking it. I might have assumed something wrong, but we also might be cooking it. Okay. So I'm going to ask. I'm going to narrow down the Prem clubs and hope you say yes. Let's just check Silver Stars. Oh, Diallo. You're a man who would like Silver Stars Diallo in your team. I could feel it. Okay, so is your right centre mid either from Watford or Southampton?
No.
So that means, okay. It could be Ndombele. That stinks though, it's Ndombele. But you could, to be fair though, you could go for that new Lucas card. And that is a good card, to be fair. It would counteract the Ndombele. You could go Pogba and get that Sancho link. It's not amazing though. And obviously you could go Kante, but that's an extra Chelsea link, which is would be pretty mad. Right, that's pretty risky out here. So I think. Ooh, you said you skimped out a bit. Did you skimp out because you got a Pogba in there? Do you know what? I'm gonna, just because you might. If I say Ndombele and it's not Ndombele, I can go for your right mid and assume that it's Lucas. Have you got Ndombele?
I do.
Oh, nice. I nearly backed out of that. I so nearly backed out of that. I'm gonna go for your right mid now, Tom.
I'm gonna call safety.
Okay. Ooh. he called safety. So there must be a few options out here. Obviously, we've got. Wait, there's no French right mids at all. Interesting. And Prem right wing. Man of the match, Elise. I can't see it. I'm not gonna lie. I can't see it. Especially if you've gone and done Bele there, because it's screaming that if you've gone and done Bele there, you must have got Lucas Moura. So I am just gonna say, have you got Lucas Moura?
I don't.
You don't. Ah, maybe a bit. Oh wait, Son got a right wing card. Oh, I might have just been such an idiot.
He hasn't.
He hasn't. Okay.
I'm gonna go for your goalie.
Safety.
Of course. We are playing with fire. I feel like you've got balls. I really do. I feel like you might just be using Neuer, even though you don't need him. This feeling. I know you need a strong link. I'm gonna say we got Neuer.
I don't have Neuer.
No.
It's played an absolute
Damn.
treat.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go for your left mid.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, I know this player's Prem. I'm gonna say, is he English?
He's not.
Does he play for Liverpool?
He doesn't.
I don't think there's any reason why you would put. Except that you're right striker. I think you might have a strong link here. So I'm thinking it's either Pulisic, Werner, or Zaha. It would just be so ballsy to put in Zaha. It really would. I'm going to say we got Pulisic.
I do have Pulisic.
Yeah, we got one. Right, fair. Okay, now the problem is that I've got nothing to work on your other side of the pitch. So you've got the strong link, which means that you've probably... I'm not really sure what you might have done here, actually. That doesn't link to Sule. He's got a link to Drogba, surely. Surely. Maybe he links and gets a strong link from your right centre mid icon. Maybe he's right centre mid icon. And strong links across. Because I can't see why you'd be using another Chelsea player. That just seems barbaric, especially when you've got a right centre mid. It doesn't really matter, because all I've got to do is try and find out what the heck's going on this right side of the pitch. I'm going to do a bit of an information scout here. Is your right striker from La Liga or Serie A?
They are.
They from La Liga?
They are.
Right, okay, cool. We've got the information that I wanted. That's good. Now we just choose a random La Liga player that strong links to a right mid. But I'm starting to think he might have like a Spanish icon in the middle, to be honest. So, who do I think we could use? You could use Bale, use Benzema. Because then you've got all of the Real Madrid right mids. But I can't really actually take him out now that Bale's got a half decent card. It's actually quite cheap as well. Right mids for Barca are quite expensive. Or that Atleti even have a right mid. Have a quick look. I don't know if you've been playing and you've got Lamella, for example, or a Villa, maybe. A Villa would be a big punt. I don't really want to say a Villa, even though he is the one that has 5-star skills. Yeah, Barcelona have Dembele and Ferran Torres. Barca have too many strikers for me to take them out, though. Spanish I can't do. Brazil I don't think I can do. I don't think you'll have Griezmann. Why would you have Griezmann? Why would anyone have Griezmann? João Felix, maybe? Again. I think we just got check centre forwards. João Felix is very good. Benzema. People have Benzema, you know. You have Benzema?
I don't have Benzema, no.
Alright, okay. Well, I've got the information I wanted, so...
Sweet. How many more punts do we get?
Let me just quickly check. Goalkeeper, I went your left mid, and I went your right striker. Safety, that one though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is round number 13.
Okay. So, basically what I've got out here is that I've gone for your centre forward, so I can't go for that again, but I'm pretty sure it has to be Kane or Lucas. And I'm going to assume it's Lucas, because I doubt you want Drogba and Kane up front. And then I'm going to assume that you have used man of the match Elise. It could be.
Oh, hang on a second. When you went my right mid and I safetied it, where did you go after that?
I
don't think you did you?
Can you believe it?
He comes on for the first time I try and scam him. So it is your turn. It should be, we're going to put this turn back in before, because it's obviously like you had gone left mid, right centre mid, got them both. Right mid, I'd safety, and this would have been your third go anyway. So have this go, and then I'll be able to put it on my board in the right position, and just we'll pretend like it happened in the right order. Where do you want to go, mate?
Magic of editing, I can. I'll say, basically, I'm pretty sure you've got man of the match Elise at right mid. It could be Masunda Silver Stars as well. I do think you're a person who'd like Silver Stars in there when you get the chance, because it's worth getting them just for this series. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's all boxed off now, which is my thought process towards the start, is that those four all box each other off. So I have left. Do I have right back and goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that all I've got to choose from?
Yep.
Cool. Well, logically it makes sense to go for the right back first, obviously, to get the most information.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, is your right back from La Liga or Bundesliga?
He is from one of those two leagues, yes.
Okay. I feel like I'm pretty close on that defence, actually. I feel like I'm really starting to connect the dots now. But the thing is, I've done a bit of an amateur move and not wrote down my questions, so I'm a bit like, ooh. But I'm going to assume that it's right back. And that it's right back, obviously. I'm going to assume that it's La Liga. Dani Alves, that would be a big moves to put Dani Alves out here. And I think you might just have Diego Carlos at right centre back, even though it is a bit bait. You do these quite a lot, so by the time you've gone through them all, you might have done this little triangle a month ago, but you've gone through about 6,000 of a centre back partnership since then, so it actually might not be that bait anymore. It could be any Barca right back and Dest, and Umtiti could be on this side and Koundé could be on the other side. It's a little bit risky, but not impossible. So I am going to ask, is your right back from Barcelona?
No.
I'm going to hope that I am on the right league, because I'm not. Silly me. I do think it needs a strong link. I'm pretty certain. In fact, I am certain. I'm not pretty certain. Unless you've got Trippier, and then you've got an English right mid, and that's why you've safetied, because you don't want me to have the information that you haven't strong linked off your right centre mid and right mid. So I'm going to say, have you got Trippier?
I do, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Okay, so this is actually now. So that would have been in your last go, that right back guess, and it would have been my go anyway, because that would have been 3 right in a row.
Yeah.
So now we're on. So we're now up to 13 rounds. So this is actually round number 14, which means you get to go for my goalkeeper. If you get it right, it's the end of the game. If you don't get it right, I get round number 15. So.
Okay. So.
Away you go, my friend. Away you go.
I will go for that goalkeeper now that you mentioned it.
Of course, there's nowhere else to go.
Okay, so obviously I don't need to narrow down that it's La Liga, because I'm pretty sure from everything else I've got on this team, I'm pretty sure it has to be La Liga. I'm straight away thinking, Booney's such a shout, because you genuinely might have Diego Carlos there, and you might still have Umtiti left centre back, is what I'm thinking. But it would be quite bait to use Diego Carlos and not use Koundé. There's Lenormand, who has the Matty Ryan strong link. I'm going to check the Villarreal, Sociedad and Cadiz link specifically, because they're the goalkeepers with pretty peculiar nations. You've got Ruben Vezo here as well. I'm pretty sure Levante's goalkeeper's Aitor as well, who has an inform. So that's a very interesting one, actually, now that I've said it out loud. Because I don't think you'd use Lenormand. I don't think at this point you'd use player of the month Lenormand, because that kind of stinks. But you have gone all out with Schumann, to be fair. But again, a French right centre back, you're running a risk. I do think you're running a risk by doing that. So I am interested in that Ruben Vezo, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna ask, is your goalkeeper from either Sociedad or Levante?
No.
No Ruben Vezo or no Lenormand. Interesting. Okay, you could very still have a big boy in there, like a Ter Stegen or a Courtois. There's no reason to think that you might not have that or an Oblak. Their centre backs obviously are very good. I think you don't have PK, so I'm pretty sure I should rule out Ter Stegen just on that. It could still be Ter Stegen. He could just have an Atletico Madrid right centre back, but and it does need a strong Linkers player because obviously Ndombele's in front of them, unless of course it's French. Could be this new featured team of the week, Mark Bartra. It actually looks alright, to be fair. And then it could just be any Spanish keeper, so that's not great. I think I'm going to have to narrow it down to 2 more clubs. And then if not, say the original thought process. So if it's just any random Spanish keeper, you might have got away with it here, because I don't think I'm going to narrow it down like that. I'm going to say, have you got a keeper from either Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, or... No, I'm just going to say them 2. Just those 2.
I haven't.
Okay. So I don't think you've gone Aitor. You might have gone Aitor with Spanish. I have a feeling Pacheco's just shouting to me. Pacheco is just shouting to me because Bunu's so obvious. Everyone uses Bunu. But I'm going to be so annoyed at myself if I don't say Bunu and it is Bunu. But there's no way you put Bunu in here because there's Koundé who strong links to him and it's French. Have you got Pacheco?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, please don't tell me.
I've got Bunu.
Do you actually? I know you're baiting.
Yeah.
You're baiting.
I don't.
Yeah, I knew it.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go for what's got worse choices. I think I'm gonna go for your right back.
Okay.
Is he Spanish?
He is.
So, just double check right wing backs. I think you need a strong link here, so I think it has to be La Liga. So I'm not even going to piss about with what's their faces, the Newcastle fella and Aspi and that. We've got Navas, we've got Bellerin, Kappa. That's pretty much it. Navas, Kappa, Bellerin and Carvajal. Carvajal would give links to... Just kept on going on about Diego Carlos over and over and over again. So I think you might have him in your blooming team and then like a Brazilian icon right centre mid. Or you could have that new Bartra and perfect link him to Hector Bellerin and then just have a random icon. Right, am I going to pick one? I'm going to say, have you got Hector Bellerin? That's my second question.
I do have Hector Bellerin, yeah.
There we go, fair enough. Right, damage done both ways.
Yeah, for
3 for you, 2 for me. Oh, I'm so tilted by the Ndombele pick. I'm really tilted. I swear to God, I thought you would pick one of the other ones because he's just so dead. But anyway, let me run you through the rest of my team. I have Ledesma in goal. I have Trippier. I have Jimenez in his new card. Koundé left centre back. Delane is my left back.
Koundé.
Yeah, and then obviously Ndombele, flashback Kane, Drogba, and then Jared Bowen's card at right mid.
Yeah, it's all mapped out. It's obviously after 15 goals, you know what I mean? You should start seeing
Yeah, you should have a... Yeah. God, I could have got away with it as well. I could have got away with so much as well, dang.
So I've got Trap.
Right, damn it. Yeah, it's such so dangerous.
Obviously, that means at right centre back, I have Mark Bartra for the perfect link to Bellerin.
Yeah.
Then obviously I have Sula. I have Gunter at left back. Then at right mid, I have Rodrigo. Right centre mid, I have JJ Okocha. So you was getting very close, very.
I was talking about I almost said I was talking about Nigerians, wasn't I? Oh man, if only I'd said him, that would have been the most disgusting.
It's because I have Winter Wildcard Itibo at left centre mid. Obviously I have Pulisic at left mid. Obviously Drogba /Ballo up front, and then I have Bale.
Yeah, oh, I almost said Bale as well. I said Benzema.
You're in there.
Oh, I'm so close.
Well
Played.
Both
Both of us have done really well there, I think. Both of us have done very well. We'll be back in a second, guys, once we've chosen some bronzes for each other. Right, okay, so the teams are now finished. I've got Solano, who's actually 10,000 coins. Brilliant. The only bronze right back from Atletico. We've got Clark from Norwich playing right centre mid, and then we have got at the left mid position Brahimi, who plays in Ligue 1. Who are you rocking at the moment?
I have got myself Kai Kimoso at right back. He's a centre back, however, it provides a perfect link to Bartra, and he's also pretty awful. And then we've got Samuel Edozie at left mid, because it could be literally any left mid from the Prem. What's awful, because we're going to be off chem anyway. So I decided to choose a City player. So yeah.
I'm going to make a quick sub, and I'm going to put in Isidore at left mid because I need a perfect link to Tchouameni. He's a striker and he's 66 rated. And he's pretty dreadful. But I'm going to have to convert him down to a centre mid so he gets some chemistry. I'd rather have Tchouameni actually playing on chem. Don't really care about bronze. It's going to be rubbish regardless, aren't they? Right, guys, what we'll do is we'll dive into a game and we'll see how this thing pans out. All right, here we go into the game. Best of luck, Divine.
Best of luck.
Hello. Quick feet.
Go on, drop it.
Oh my God, Ledesma, what a save.
What a save that is.
Holy smokes, he's abs. Oh, how has he done that?
Got Sula. Oh, this is well in good to. It's potentially ropes, not gonna lie.
Oh, what a block from Sula. What on earth?
That is a big block. If we should pretend this Hermoso was the Mario Hermoso from Atletico.
It's Harry Kane. Oh, he had Fleming trap.
He was clamoring.
Flapping. Traps are flapping. Bloody hell. Getting absolutely battered here. Can't select it. I've just literally been trying to select for like the last half hour and he's missed it.
This is why I shouldn't be such a cheap player and go and get the moments instead. Well, in Bartra, a stalemate.
Stalemate at half times. There's been a couple. I mean, he should have scored at least one. Definitely that one where it was straight in front of the goalkeeper and he somehow pulled off the most ridiculous save in his entire career.
Yeah, that was a fantastic save. Oh, that is so good.
I thought I could get that one. Been a bit greedy there.
That's so good. Bale on his right. Oh, Bale. You love that, Gary.
It was coming. As soon as I missed that moment, the one where I committed was it.
What can Drogba do here? Oh, a little bit of footwork. Spread it. Oh, alright, yes. To Hermoso. This is fantastic link up. Oh, it does it!
Oh my God, how is that getting through my box? What is going on?
It does it. Oh, that is questionable. Ah, Drogba. Stop that nice line. Oh, that was close. That was a bit too cheeky. Oh, but there's some line here, lads. Gonna need a line. They're gonna need a line.
Don't miss it. Oh, I knew he was gonna miss it. There was just no way that he was gonna score it ever.
Oh, he's got the strength though. Oh, he's got the strength. Fail. Oh, Drogba. Can't find the back of the net again. Oh, we've got passion from you, Bale. Oh, that is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That is absolutely shocking. Oh, it's absolutely dropped him.
I need a goal. Thank you, finally.
It is a goal. Drogba. Yours ain't missing.
Can't feel too good about it, but yeah, mine's not missing.
Oh, that is a fantastic challenge.
Fair play.
GG,
good game.
GG.
I was played off the pitch, to be fair. It could have easily been like 6-7-1 or something like that, but it's just frustrating. Again, can't select players, can't get the ball to go through the middle of the pitch. It goes out wide when I pass it through the middle, and vice versa. It's just the same storyline over and over again. Just can't get to grips with this year's FIFA. Just doesn't do it for me, unfortunately. But yeah, well played. It's going to be 2 discards for me. Let's go and get at it. Right, okay, so we're going to shuffle up the team. It is now shuffled, mate. Where would you like to go?
4-4-1-1.
Yeah.
And we've got Tchouameni, Drogba, a few other big boys. I'll go for your left back, and I'll go for your left mid as well.
Oh, that can be much better. You got Pires and Delane. I literally switched those two over. So Perez is Isidore and Delane is obviously himself. So let me go and chuck these two players into an SBC. All right then, just completing off this SBC right here. Delane, obviously very expensive, 139k for that card, which is kind of bonkers when you think about it. But anyway, there you go. They are now gone. Goodbye, players. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed, as always, please do smash the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here, and go and check out Divine's channel. There's another team takedown with 15 rounds of madness over there for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.